Konnichiwa! Okay, hello! So today me and Kana will act out the famous cheese Royale scene from Pulp Fiction in Japanese. And after that we will go through translation of the dubbing into Japanese. So
マックのクォーターポンドのチーズバーガー、パリジャンなんて言うか知ってるか？
クォーターパウンドのチーズバーガーじゃねえのか？
いや、あっちはメートル法だからポンドなんて言ってもわからないんだ。
いや、なんて言ったんだ？
これが気取ってんだ。チーズロワイヤル。
チーズロワイヤルか？
そうだ。
いや、ビッグマックは？
ビッグマックはビッグマックだけど、ビッグマック。
ビッグマックか？ワッパはなんて言うんだ？
さあ、バーガーキングには言ってない。オランダ人はポテトにケチャップはつけない。何つけると思う？
なんだ？
マヨネーズ。
So, we checked the dubbing for the Pulp Fiction movie, and that's what we used for this acting thing. And now we're gonna go through the dialogue once more, and I'm gonna ask Kana a few questions here and there. Why do we say like this in Japanese in the dubbed version? Okay.
マックのクォーターポンドのチーズバーガー、パリジャンなんて言うか知ってるか？
クォーターパウンドのチーズバーガーじゃねえのか? Yeah, the end here, the じゃねえのか. Can you explain that?
チーズバーガーじゃねえのか。そうだね。これ、I would say チーズバーガーじゃないの? No? The no here is used when you're the no here is used when you're expecting yes answer. It's a way of asking for confirmation in a soft, casual manner. If you wanted to sound rough or masculine, you could say じゃねえの? And now if you want to make it even more masculine, you can use じゃねえのか at the end. This version sounds tougher and is often used in a more direct, assertive way. This type of speech, especially じゃねえのか, is often seen in manga, anime, and characters with a masculine, tough personality. I feel like it's used less these days in real life conversation.
いや、あっちはメートル法だからポンドなんて言ってもわからないんだ。
Yeah, for here there are like several questions. The first thing is that they have removed the fuck thing here. And I was kind of wondering, how does that usually work?
So, here in the original line, they wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is. The word fuck is used to emphasize the point that they have absolutely no idea what a quarter pounder is, right? In the Japanese version, ポンドなんて言ってもわからないんだ. The ても construction here translates to even if or even if you say. So the direct translation would be even if you say pound, they wouldn't understand it. So the なんて in ポンドなんて is used to emphasize the word pound. It's saying pound is something completely meaningless to people in Paris. So in this case, the なんて is doing a similar job to the fuck in English sentence. So in English, fuck can be used in many different contexts. So in Japanese, we would choose different expressions based on the context to express the same feeling. So なんて works in this case to express like this kind of strong emphasis.
これが気取ってんだ。チーズロワイヤル。
Oh, yeah, on this one I think you should explain the whole sentence here actually.
そうそう。 気取ってる this is これが気取ってんだ is original line in Japanese. So 気取ってる comes from the verb 気取る which means to act fancy or to put on airs. In the movie when they say royal with cheese, it sounds like they're being a bit fancy, right? In Japan, the quarter-pound cheeseburger wasn't really well known, I think, at the time. So maybe just calling it cheese royale in Japanese wouldn't carry that same fancy vibe. So they added a line saying これが気取ってんだ. So ちなみに in Japan they called the quarter pounder a quarter pounder. Japan uses the metric system though. Quarter pounder sounds fancy enough in Japan.
Cheese royale ka?
So
Okay, so the next one here. Yeah, my question here is about the kai.
So cheese royale kai. The ending kai has a few different usages. But in this case, it's used to show a bit of surprise about something someone just said. And also it adds a slightly sarcastic tone. It's also a more masculine way of saying. And I don't hear people using it nowadays, but you'll hear it a lot in movie dubs, anime, and manga, because it's an easy way to show what kind of person they are.
Yeah, Big Mac wa?
ビッグマックはビッグマックだけど、ル・ビッグマック。
Big Mac ka? Wappa wa nan te yun da?
さあ、バーガーキングには行ってない。
Sa here. Sa. What is that?
Sa means I don't know or I have no idea. It's used when you're unsure about something. So, for example, if someone asks you like, "Hey, do you know where Kana went?" and you could respond with, "Sa, わかんない."
オランダ人はポテトにケチャップはつけない。何つけると思う？
Nanda.
マヨネーズ。
Randa. So Randa is like Netherlands or Holland.
Yes, so this.
Okay, so thank you very much for these explanations. As you know, Pulp Fiction is really one of my favorite movies. So I've been thinking about this for some time. What do they say in the Japanese versions? And I really needed to have some of these explanations to understand. Mata ne!